Today I thought I'd show you how to make a flea trap using a 6-foot extension cord like this, a nightlight, and some screws and nuts, and a cake pan, and a piece of wood. Right now I'm going to take this is 3/4 inch oak wood, and I'm going to rip it 1/4 inch in to make me some wood strips. So I'm going to do that right now. You can use pine if you want, but I have this oak laying around. It's a good hardwood, so I'm going to use it. And after you cut your piece of wood, you'll want to sand it down to get some of the edges off. After you get your piece of wood cut, then you're going to have to place it on the pan and to get the holes placement, where you're going to drill the holes to bolt to the pan. And I just eyeball it. I just put it right in here where it's going to bolt. So, and I just, like I said, I just eyeball it. I don't get precise. Like that. Now I'm going to drill a couple of these holes in this wood here. And the bit size is just depending on what type of screws or bolts you use, what size they are. So you'll just have to get a bit that fits accordingly. Okay, now that we got the wood cut and the holes drilled, we need to find out where we're going to put our holes here in the pan. I'm going to put them right here in this ridge. It'll be easy for me to center, and you want to try and get the wood centered as best you can. I just eyeball it in the center of the pan like that. But for this I'm going to have to make a template, because I want to use a marker to mark those marks on this pan, because it's too dark for a pencil. So I'm going to make me a template. So then to do that, I'm just going to trace this out. And I'm going to mark my holes with a pencil. that. And then I'm going to cut it out with a pair of scissors. I'm going to attempt to take my pencil and punch a hole in those two holes there. I have to make sure you have a sharp pencil to do this. And just kind of put the pencil in there, make the hole bigger. Okay, I've got the template made. I'm going to take my pan. Okay, I got me a couple pieces of masking tape, and I'm going to get this lined up here. Take my marker, mark the holes. Okay, should have some marks here now. Oh, yep, got my marks. Now you can see them after doing it with the marker. Next we're going to take a drill punch and punch those two holes so we can drill them out. Okay, now I'm going to punch those two holes. To do that I'm going to use this piece of wood, put it underneath this lip so I don't bend it when I hit it with the hammer. I take my punch, put it around that mark, and then hit it. Punch this other one. Oops. Bad aim. Okay. Got them punched. Now we're ready to hit them with the drill. Even though I'm using a drill press, you can use a hand drill if that's all you have. It's just easier with the drill press, but it can be done with the hand drill. Okay, now it's time to assemble a flea trap. I went ahead and painted this piece of wood black. I just thought it would look better. I'm going to start out by putting these screws in. These are 32 by 33 1/4 inch screws with the Phillips head and with the nut. So I'm going to open those up. Get a couple of those out of there. Okay, I got those screws tight, and these holes are big enough to where you can kind of make an adjustment with the piece of wood to make it straight in the pan. Next, I'm going to put the power cord on there. power cord can be mounted just like this. And to do that, I'm going to, a lot of these extension cords have these sliders here, so I just keep those closed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this plumbing goop adhesive on there. It says contact cement, so I got to put a little here, and then I'm going to put a little here, and then I'll stick it on there. So put a little glue on there. Try not to put too much. Get on this cord. I can let that set for a couple minutes. Now. So I'm going to place this electric cord, extension cord right here. Just like that. Push down on it a little bit. Then I'm going to take these zip ties to secure it on there. After that adhesive sets up, you probably could get rid of the zip ties, but I'll leave them on there just to make sure that it doesn't ever come off there. And it's probably best to put these zip ties to where this part here, the zip tie, is underneath, just so it looks better. Really cinch it down much as you can. Get them as tight as you can get them. And cut them off. Okay, we're just about done. Then you're going to take your night light. These night lights are hard to find. I had to buy these on Amazon because now they're all LEDs. It's not that the LEDs won't work, but sometimes the LEDs are a little bit too dim. So I got these old style night lights. I had to buy these on Amazon. And then you just take your night light, plug it into the extension cord like that, and then we're going to add water and a little bit of dish soap, and it'll be ready to start trapping fleas. Okay, now the flea trap is all assembled. I'm just going to add a little water here. Just about that much. And then we're going to put a little dish soap in it. Kind of mix the dish soap around in there. The dish soap is that when the fleas, they're attracted to the light, so they're going to jump at the light and then they're going to fall down into that water, and the mixture of water and soap drowns them and kills them. So now you're all set. You just turn your light on, and you just set it down on the floor. And also we found that our pets, also with the soapy water, they won't drink it. We've got 3 dogs and a cat, and none of them drink this water. And it's probably because of the soap in it. They don't like it. So you shouldn't have to worry about that, but you might want to keep an eye on your pet and make sure that they don't want to drink this water. Like our pets don't. They don't touch it. But to get away from pesticides, we started using these. I've made several of these, and when we have a flea problem, then we'll put these out in our on our carpet and just kind of leave them on all night, and it really helps to control the fleas without having to use pesticides. So this is something that you can use in your battle with fleas and with anybody with pets. You know that can be a problem, and fleas are getting more and more immune to our insecticides. So, but this is one thing that always works because they're always attracted to light. So if you put this out at night with the lights out in the house, it'll attract the fleas if you have any fleas in your carpet, and they'll jump in there and they'll land in the water and die. So anyway, they've been great for us to help control the flea problems that we have had to deal with. So anyway, that's how you make them, and maybe I'll shoot some video of after it catches some fleas and show you that it actually does work. And just to show you that they do work, this is a flea trap that I've had set up for a while, and you can see how many fleas have been killed. So they do work, and no harsh chemicals.